What is going on, everyone? It's here again, and here for you, some Call of Duty Ghosts, and today we're playing a little bit of Blitz here on the map Whiteout. We got our festive Christmas camo on our MSBS with a holographic sight. This is post-patch MSBS, if you're wondering. It's not the two-shot kill wonder weapon that it previously was, though this is still a pretty good gun, and I'm a big fan of 3-round burst weapons. This being the only one that comes natively as a 3-round burst rifle, I've been using it a bit more lately, and I figure, you know, maybe now that it's nerfed, maybe I can use it in a little bit more of my videos, and people won't go, "Oh my god, Nero's using the OP God gun." It's still a good gun, but I wouldn't say it's ridiculous, and it's pretty good gameplay. We're going to be talking today about microtransactions, downloadable content, things of that nature. It's come out, I'm sure you guys have seen some videos, and I'm going to talk about the same thing as well. It's been kind of revealed that people have found different camo combinations of Call of Duty Ghosts within the game files on PC, and I can't really show them what these new camos that are hidden within the game look like, because I might get a copyright strike on that. There's a link in the description to the picture. You guys want to check it out. I'm not really actually going to be talking too much about the camos specifically. I mean, they look cool. One's like kind of like a really like a gold dust. There are a lot of barbed wire ones, and that's confusing to me because there's so many barbed wire ones. But basically, it's basically showing us that we're going to be having some kind of weapons DLC coming out. Some weapons DLC including camouflage. Of course, we're expecting map DLC that happens every year. And we're going to be talking about microtransactions in general and how they affect us in gaming. So it's kind of mixed, right? So every year they come out with DLC for Call of Duty, and I like it. Recently they've been starting to come out with weapon camos as DLC, which is a great thing to me. I mean, initially it was maps. The first map DLC we saw was in Call of Duty 4. And we got 3 maps, and there's only one DLC. That's all they put out for the game. Was one DLC, and it featured 3 maps, and only 2 of those maps were good. Not a lot of people liked the map Creek, but that was our first DLC. Then World at War, we came out with some more map packs. In Modern Warfare 2, we had some more map packs, and it kind of came map pack. That's hard to say if you're saying it like 5 times in a row. And then in Black Ops 2, we started doing weapon camouflage downloadable content, microtransactions. A lot of people didn't like that because it wasn't native to the Season Pass. Okay, the Season Pass got you all the maps, but it didn't give you these camouflages that came out afterwards, and a lot of people were upset about that. And then a lot of people started after that kind of voicing their frustration over the idea of microtransactions in Call of Duty, or in games in general, because microtransactions are the future. It's happening in a lot of games. One of the games most notorious right now would be Forza 5. Now I haven't played the game yet, so I can't tell you. I don't have a real clear feel for the level up system. But the final car you unlock in Forza 5, it's been estimated, and I've read that it's been estimated it's going to take about 500 hours to be able to unlock that car. Or you can buy it via microtransactions for like $50-something. Now to put that in perspective, 500 hours is about 20 days of playtime, which is an absurd amount of playtime that not a lot of people put into games. And that's coming from me, who plays a lot of games. I put a lot of time into Call of Duty games. The most I ever put into a single game at one time was Modern Warfare 2, which I'm not exactly proud to say it, but at the same time I kind of am, because it kind of paved the way for me becoming a YouTuber and whatnot. But I put 45 days of playtime into Modern Warfare 2 altogether, you know, during Modern Warfare 2's life cycle, as well as after Modern Warfare 2, like after Black Ops came out, Modern Warfare 3, etc. But putting 20 days of playtime is something that not a lot of people do. And so they're like, hey, we're going to make it really hard to get this so more people buy the car via microtransaction, which is a horrible system. That's an example of bad support coming from the developer, right? That's just bad. That is bad customer service. Horrible stuff. You shouldn't make the game artificially long and that you have to go and do all this different stuff and play freaking 20 days of playtime for the average player to unlock this car. And then basically anyone that wants that car, you're kind of forcing them to pay an extra $50, which is freaking, it's nuts. That is an absurd amount of money. But in my eyes, a game that does microtransactions right would be Call of Duty. Okay, so in Call of Duty, we don't lose anything when it comes to microtransactions. We don't. Every year, we get roughly the same amount of maps. We get the same amount of guns. We get the same amount of camos. The only exception to that rule, I would say, would be Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1, maybe it's just my memory, but I remember like 30 different possible camos. So many good ones. You know, they had like 3 different variations of white, and like 3 different variations of like a green or like a woodland camo, you know. They just had so many different combinations. But here in Ghost, you know, we have a bunch of different camouflage choices to pick from. We have a bunch of different maps already. So if they want to release bonus content, which is inherently, that's what it is, it's bonus content, I don't think people should be upset about that. The only way microtransactions in my mind would be a bad thing is if we were to go ahead and buy ourselves a game, buy ourselves COD Ghost, but it only comes with 5 maps, it only comes with 3 camouflages, and if we would like to buy access to the rest of the maps and the rest of the camos, we have the choice to purchase them via microtransactions. That would be an idea of a bad system. That is bad customer service. But the fact that Call of Duty Ghost is putting out the same amount of camos as previous games relative to previous Call of Duty games, and they're putting out the same amount of maps relative to previous Call of Duty games, I don't see why it's a bad idea or why people do not like the fact that they're releasing downloadable content in the form of custom camouflages, in the form of extra map packs. To me, it's always been a good system. There are way worse games out there. Forza was probably the biggest example. And right now, this has just been my limited experience because I'm still new to the game. NBA 2K14, the newest basketball game. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying my player mode. It's very cinematic, story-driven. It's a good game. I really like... I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but I've said it many times, man. NBA 2K does the best my player mode of any sports game. Okay? Well, one of the things is there's so many things you can buy with these things that, like, they're called credit points or VC points or something like that. Virtual currencies might be what it stands for. And they're really hard to get this virtual currency. And you need a lot of it if you want to do anything. Which, of course, they offer the ability to buy this virtual currency via your debit card or your credit card or whatever. But I'm not doing that. But right now, it's seeming like that game might be a game that's kind of bad in terms of microtransactions. Games should not... They should offer the microtransactions to somebody who, you know, just doesn't have the time to go through all that stuff, okay? But someone that does have time to play the game and earn everything within the game, that person should be able to do it within a relatively small period of time and not have to force, 20 days of playtime. That's an idea of bad customer service. I just want to be able to have a headband. You have to play like 20 NBA games to be able to afford a freaking headband. It's ridiculous in that game. But in all reality, I feel as though I'm getting off topic here, but I feel as though the Call of Duty DLC is one of the best bangs for your bucks ever. And if it's not, that's okay then. You guys just watch YouTube. YouTube is a great thing, okay? Every year, me as a YouTuber, I'll purchase all the DLC. I'll make videos of all the DLC, and that allows people to be able to make an informed decision as to whether or not they think this map pack is worth it, or if a gun DLC comes out, if they like that gun. Or if a camouflage DLC comes out, whether or not they like those camos on whatever gun, because I usually show what the camo looks like on every single gun. I like to do that. YouTube's an informative thing like that. Use YouTube if you're not entirely positive whether or not you want to buy something, especially something extra when you've already paid $60 for the game. Watch YouTube. That's what we're here for. Us as YouTubers, we don't get the stuff for free. We're paying for it. But of course, as YouTubers, we also make money back from the ads on our videos, which is why this whole YouTube thing's good. We purchase the DLC, we make videos of the DLC, and people check it out, and they can determine whether or not they want to buy the DLC. It's a great system of commerce we have here on YouTube. Hell, I just bought a new microphone and a new headset, and I spent freaking so many hours watching many different reviews of different people giving their opinions on the microphone and their opinions on the headset and whatnot. YouTube's a good thing, so do the same thing when these DLCs come out. We don't really know anything in terms of when they're going to be coming out. That's not really kind of a thing yet, but it's coming. It is coming, and it's already been announced. I believe there's 4 map packs coming out for Call of Duty Ghost in the future, so that's going to be a thing to start thinking about. Map packs are going to be coming, and I don't know. I think the maps are so far, they're pretty good. I'm wondering what they plan on doing in terms of map packs. In my honest hopes, my heart of hearts, I'm hoping that they bring back some stuff from the Modern Warfare series. Maps such as Shipment, maps such as High Rise or Wasteland from Modern Warfare 2. In my eyes, freaking everything from Modern Warfare 3. We can just forget Modern Warfare 3 ever existed. To me, that just wasn't a good game. I understand a lot of people liked it, but to me, that was just a bad game. I'd like to see some maps from Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2 make their way into Call of Duty Ghosts, which for some reason, people hate that. People hate when they rehash maps. No! Those maps are awesome! I love it when they rehash maps, but either way, the enemy team forfeited on us. Final score of 36-7. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys found it somewhat informative. And be sure to check out the description if you want to see what the so-called leaked camouflages for Call of Duty Ghosts looks like. You guys be able to check that out. Give your thoughts on it. Of course, I can't show them in the video. Don't want to get any ideas of a copyright strike, which you guys know how much copyright stuff has been going around here on YouTube. So hope you guys all enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a rating, and hope you guys all Have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 gram rocks as I rolled